Hey guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here for the weekend. Not as hot as our other weekends, but the sales were popping.
Look at you. So clever. So clever she is. So if you're new, this is Linda. I am Cameron. We're going to go over what's sold in our online store. So we sell stuff online on platforms like eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and a new one joins the fold today. We actually added another platform recently, and we actually had a couple sales there today, which are first ones, which is exciting. If you are new, or resellers. So we buy stuff at garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, and we try to flip it online for a profit. We're going to go over the numbers first, then we'll show you what sold, and then kind of what it sold for, and at the end you should see a profit breakdown. So, how did we do?
We had 34 sales across 2 platforms for just under $18.60, and 2 of those sales are from our new platform,
Go, tell them.
Depop!
She doesn't even know what Depop is. So anyways,
It's a red logo on my app store.
so because we're using Vendu, which we're not sponsored by or anything like that,
But we could be.
when we've been cross-posting through Vendu, it had an option for Depop, and I was like, oh, well, a couple other YouTubers I've seen sell on Depop, kind of some clothing items here and there. It really is easy to cross-list from Vendu. It just takes me like a couple extra seconds to list onto Depop. I'm like,
We really do love Vendu.
Yeah,
it's really working out for us. We just really recommend it to all of you guys out there.
no, if you like to cross-post, I find it a little bit easier than cross-posting with List Perfectly, which we used in the beginning. And it is auto-detecting sales on eBay and Poshmark, and then it delists them from the other platforms. So
it's super great because you don't have to remember to do that because
Unless
it will
it's on Mercari.
automatically. Yeah, Mercari is catching up. They've Vendu has said that they're working on that, so that's pretty cool. But on the other ones, like eBay, Poshmark, Depop, it does.
No, not on Depop. Only on eBay and Poshmark can it
Never mind.
auto-detect.
Vendu sucks.
No. So on those ones, it will detect and it'll delist. Mercari, if it sells on Mercari, you go into the Vendu, you click your item, and you hit sold on Mercari, and it'll automatically delist. It's one click and it's done.
You still do have to remember to delist it yourself.
Yeah, same with Depop. I had to go in and delist. These ones, we'll show you what sold on Depop first. We are charging shipping on those. So this sold for?
This is a Ohio State men's basketball jersey. You don't see the size on here.
Large.
Oh, size large. And that did sell for $25 plus.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
I think they made an offer.
Oh, it says 25 on my thing.
Oh, I think it's because it's 18 plus $7 shipping. That's what it is. It sold for 25.
$25 shipped.
So yeah, I think it had a 25 or so 23 or something like that. They made a deal plus they paid shipping, or it was 20 and they paid 5 shipping, something like that. Which I think I have it listed for 25 free shipping on eBay. So it actually was like the same. We're charging the shipping on there just because we don't really know the platform that well. I just picked a flat rate shipping price that hopefully will cover it for first class. The jersey was like $2, so very good. The person's already excited to get it. And then we sold.
We have this pair of men's True Religion skinny jeans, size 34s, and those sold for $68 shipped.
Yeah, which was an offer of 50. Yeah, I don't think it was 18 to ship them, but
it does over there
on the computer. Just trust me, 50 plus they paid shipping. So whatever they pay, we might make a little bit on shipping. Either way, we're into those for $10. Great deal. I would sell them for 50 shipped, probably on eBay, and be happy. So 2 sales on that. It is a little different though when you sell some on Depop. People make an offer, you accept the offer, and then they have to re-accept and pay at that point. I've had a couple where I accepted some offers and then it went back to them, I guess, and they never paid. Twice now. I get a lot of likes and stuff on different stuff, but these happened to be today or Saturday. They both sold, so that was cool. So happy, we're trying it out. If it doesn't work out, or there's a bunch of issues, we will stop because we don't need to do it. But if it sells a couple clothing items, I'm okay with that. Next.
Then starting us off on eBay, we've got the Oxford IB Diploma Program for Psychology, sold for $24 shipped, going eBay International. Then out of our Opera storage unit, the Opera Buy, we've got The Great Gatsby. This is the hardcover reprint. It also has the fancy slip case that is also hard.
It's called a library first edition. It's like a reprint. They make these, there's the Folio Society, I think, makes some, and this is by Scribner's, but Very cool. We've sold a couple of these that were sealed from a different books before, but this one was not sealed. It came in that buy, and it sold for
$110.
What a sale right there! $110.
Great Gatsby coming through.
Sold overnight too. Very cool.
Then we got a men's 90s No Fear skull skeleton shirt. It's an extra large graphic tee. Sold for $32.50 shipped.
That was $2.
Then from Camp 2023, we got these North Face Prima Loft hiking boots. They're some men's size 10.
Pretty good shape too. Not much wear on the bottom.
And those did sell for $55 shipped.
$55 on those.
Then our cutest sale of the day. This adorable little Dino. He's a slinky pet. Adorable, and he is from Flintstones and sold for $20 shipped.
He was $1 at a garage, so I had, and he has a couple stains, and I put them listing, but he was cute.
Then Cameron got a lot of K-pop stuff once upon a time, and this is one of those items. So this is Empathy by NCT, the group, and it's a set with the CD and pictures and other different material about the group, and that did sell for $11 and some change.
Yes.
Then we got a lot of 2 Xbox 360 wireless controllers, sold for $38 shipped.
These came with an Xbox I bought, spent $40 on the Xbox. I'm going to sell that for, I think, close to like 90, 80 something bucks with the controller. There's also 2 extras. They sold for $38, and then we got some games to sell. These sold, guys, overnight. So if you have 2 of these and they work, $38 shipped. Very easy, quick sale.
Nice. Then DVD 800 buy, we've got Poldark, the 2nd season, sealed Blu-ray, sold for $12.50 shipped.
Very good.
Then we have this amazing.
Oh, it's not even where is it?
I don't know.
It's down here.
Is it? Is that?
No.
No, I don't know what it is.
We sold a vacuum. It's
Yeah.
one of the brands, one of the better brands to look out for. Miele. Mile. Anyways.
Melee?
No,
Mail?
I think it's Miele. Miele.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways, we sold a couple different vacuums by this brand. This was at a thrift store. I know I spent $90 on it because this is a good vacuum, but it did sell for.
This is the red and white Boost CX1
like a
bagless
little
canister
ball.
vacuum, and that did sell for $335 shit.
I thought I was going to part it out, but then I looked and there wasn't a lot of used ones listed. There was a lot of brand new ones for like $500 or $470. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll try used and see if I can move mine. And it did. So I have to find it. I know it's in a box around here somewhere, so it's probably in a different area, but it did sell. That will be the pain in the butt thing to pack, if anything. Plus there's one other thing that's a little bit bulky, but the rest of it's pretty easy.
Little?
It's a little bulky.
It's not a little, that's a big bulky.
That vacuum took probably a couple months to sell. Nice.
Yeah.
Good brand though.
Then Cameron picked this up at one of our local thrift stores.
Same
this
thrift
is
store, I
the
got that vacuum.
Breyer Stablemate Dreamer. I think it's based on the movie Dreamer.
Sure.
This
Inspired by a true story about someone who was dreaming. No, that's not right.
racehorsing set, and that sold for $50 shipped.
$50. I know I paid $8 for that.
Then we got a Haynes manual, number 63012 for the Mercedes-Benz
These still
diesel.
sell.
Sold for $20 shipped. That's a good one. Then we picked up a baby Brezza at our bin store. Not sure if the whole thing worked.
Like
I
buying
wanted
it
one
up
of
for you.
these once upon a time, and Cameron wouldn't buy me one. But that's fine.
See, the thing is, let me get
So-
a little marriage advice. You can't let your wife have everything she wants, okay?
I mean, you can.
No. Because the thing is, she wants everything. Every little thing she sees, she wants. And the problem is then, a couple weeks later, I don't want that anymore. So you have to sometimes pick and choose.
I'll tell you, I made my own baby food for a while.
And they didn't last long because Linda realized this is way too much work.
Not only that, but Tori didn't want to eat baby food for a long time.
Yeah. So anyways, I was right in not letting her get this. This is my
But
take.
if he would have bought it for me, we could have resold it later.
So I would have paid more money to make less. Just the way I love to do business. Anyways.
No, because you would have made some of your money back.
Okay, but you wouldn't have used it.
I would have used it.
So this was at the bin store. They had a unit in there all taped together.
Kind of wonky.
And I'm guessing it must have been returned, and it had been used because when I opened up the one container, yucky. Smelled gross.
Baby
I didn't realize it until I got home.
nasty.
But I was $7 for the whole unit, and I'm like, oh, I know these part out. Well, they had a whole nother unit, but it was missing this piece and the other piece. Otherwise, I would have bought that one too. But $7, and this sold for
$30 shipped.
$30. And we have more pieces to sell. I think one will go for $50. I think there's one other part on that that'll sell. So very good.
Then we picked up Dark Harbor on DVD from Savers, sold for $22.50.
That's a good one.
Then our
22.5.
Lionel Fast Track.
Yeah, this is making us money. We've done
So
very
this
well.
Is the manual right and left hand switches, and we sold those for $80 shipped, going eBay International.
So we probably would have sold that whole track for maybe 100, maybe a little more. We sold that for 80, the switches. We sold
and the other two sets
for like
50 each.
So we sold $180, and I still have one little piece left and the transformer for a $50 set of track that I bought. I think the transformer's $50 too. When you're buying stuff like this, guys, it has a lot of pieces. Check to part it out.
Yeah.
If you want to make more money, check, because one, it's easier to ship it that way, and you can target more buyers who they may not want all the track and the transformer.
They want to extend
or
their
they want
track,
the track,
yeah.
you know, or they need more round curves or whatever. Like, a lot of people don't need the transformer if they already have the track, and they want extra track. They don't want the transformer, so parts sell that separately. Even if you put all the track together, put the transformer separately, put the train separately. It's really worked out for us. Slot cars, same thing. Next.
Yep. Then we have an Olympus pearl quarter with the adorable little micro cassette.
We picked this up from the thrift store the other day, and it's sold overnight. I included that one in there just to prove that it works and everything,
and that did sell for $25 ship.
Okay.
Then we have a pair of Carrera Go competition slot cars, and those did sell for $33.50.
Very nice.
Then one of our Fitbit navy blue replacement bands
keep
sold.
selling. We make like $1 or $2.
$6.50 ship.
I should try to look at how much we exactly make, but it's not much.
I'll have to check it today when I ship it.
On there. But that we have a bunch of them. They sell. We're actually going to make money in the end if we keep selling at this pace. But it's not. Don't go buy them.
Then we have a CD out of the $100 Jazz Buy, Sunny Stit, Sunny Rollins, Dizzy, Sunny Side Up.
Sunny and Dizzy Gillespie is another jazz singer. Sunny Rollins is the other one.
Oh, okay.
This is called Sunny Side Up.
Gotcha. And that sold for $7.50 shipped.
Yeah.
Then the other day I was supposed to be paying attention to our class, but I was testing a dymo.
You don't say that part. You just say you were being productive and tested this.
I was being productive, and I was testing dymos for Cameron that he threw on my desk and said, "Do this."
I didn't do that either.
There
it's been sitting there for months, and she finally did it.
No, that's the newest one. That one up there is the old one.
Usually they just say, "Here, can you get this one day?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll get to it."
You should see the stack of tablets I have.
A few months later, as the SpongeBob thing would come up, but it's.
I think he just needs to be grateful that he doesn't have to do it himself.
That's true. Anyways,
some husbands complain because their wives don't help them. Pretty sure you know one.
I do know one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So that is a Label Rider 550 by Dymo. Tested it out, all works, and that sold for $68 shipped.
I forgot what I paid for that. $10, $20.
Yeah. Then we got a Words for Pictures, the art and business of writing comics.
I got a bunch of books about like drawing comics and making them and different stuff. It was like $10 for a stack. They've been selling. This one sold for
$13.50.
They will sell for around 10 to 20, so that's been good.
Then Camp 2023, we've got a Nikon One Touch Zoom camera. Sold for $30 shipped.
That was $5. It does work.
Then Sing Praises to Jehovah, discs 1 through 8, the full set from 1994. Excellent year. Sold for $50 shipped.
I dropped the case and broke it after I bought it, but it's still
picked up at Camp 2023.
Yeah, it fell out of the bag, but I almost missed it. I was just going through the last second. I'm like, those look interesting. They don't have barcodes, but typed them in and they sell pretty regularly, so that was good.
Yeah, even if it doesn't have a barcode, don't be lazy.
Well, and I'm not saying like everything in a barcode, but sometimes if you're at a place where there's a lot of resellers, they're just scanning and they don't want to take the time. And I get that they're running quick, but sometimes you find stuff like this. How much so far?
$50 ship.
And I paid $4.
Yeah, so
maybe less. Who knows? Next.
Then Fist of the North Star. North Star, yeah. Okay. Lost Paradise, and that's for PS4, sold for $21 and some change.
I think I paid $10 for that though.
Then we have a Microsoft Xbox 360 power supply and adapter, sold for $16 and some change. Okay, and Cameron's picking up the bulky boy. This is a Pioneer, not the ones that travel across the United States. This is a Pioneer.
Guys,
this is a Pioneer.
What are you doing?
CLD D703. It's a CDV Laserdisc player. So Laserdisc player, not laser player.
The Laserdisc player.
Laserdiscs.
I got it for... What did I pay?
It came out of the Opera Buy, actually.
Yeah, but I paid some individually priced.
You paid separately on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I listed it because it's all from the same stuff, but I think I paid 20 or 25.
and it sold for $300 shipped.
Tested it out, did work. I had a video. Hopefully the video even made it in time to upload because it sold pretty quickly. But actually the video, I've been doing videos on my electronics and putting them in my listing to show they work. I happened to have a Silence of the Lambs laser disc that I put in there and confirmed that I just happened to have one and it worked. And
I'm gonna scare you into buying this.
Laser disc players can do well. There's a bunch of different models though, so be careful. And buying laser discs themselves, a lot of them don't have a ton of value, but there are some that go crazy. So
and you should have one just so that you can.
I will not be selling that one because you never know. I've sold 2 of these in my life, 2 laser disc players.
Yeah, you gotta have one just in case. You should have one of each kind of thing in your library so that you can test things out.
That's right. Next.
This is a LA Lakers hat. It has seen better days.
This is the dog chewed version.
The dog chewed version. This is the literal dog chewed version because when I went and I was cleaning all these hats, I put them outside to dry, and my beautiful baby Sasha decided she was going to take them. She chewed up 2. That one made it a little bit better than the other 2, and the rest of them were there.
Linda's dog's a dork and chews on stuff it shouldn't.
Everything.
And so we ended up washing this again and all clean. It actually is not too bad. There's some marks under the bill under here. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to list it. Because it's a really nice Lakers hat and it's a size 8.
It's got that grunge factor.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know, the kids these days, right? They love the grunge. The kids love the grunge, like Linda.
I mean, right now they're wearing Bass Pro Shops hats. Yeah. That's like the thing right now.
With like with the distressing that was factory created.
Factory created.
To look like a dog bite.
Authentic.
Yeah. Anyways, this came in a bunch of free hats, I think. Anyways, but Linda's dog ruined it a little bit, but we still sold it for
16 and some change.
So pretty good. Crazy. And guys, I've been selling I sold a Independent, which is a skateboard, 90s, 2000s brand shirt. And I listed in the listing,
nasty.
Thrashed. It had stains, holes, everything, and it sold for $20.
That's like the one you put on and you kind of are like, oof. Even you look at yourself and go, oof.
I have a tank top that I wear to mow the lawn because it's got a slit in it from when I slit it with a knife. My razor knife when I was working on eBay. So there's this like little hole.
He's got to be careful when he's mowing the lawn because if the sun hits him just right,
I'm going to have a little sunburn slit right by my abdomen. But I get it. You know, sometimes we have to have a shirt like that. But
everyone's got that shirt.
But people are wearing these ones out and about. Anyways, that hat, someone's going to wear it. They're going to be like, oh man, that's a hat. Yeah, I've had it for a long time. It's gone through the ringer,
hat,
you know?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Got it when it came out.
For $16, that's cool. And I put in the listing, it's all damaged and they know.
Yeah, because even the purple little cap on top of the little button is all gone. It's not purple anymore.
So if you ever have an item, and I'm not saying you want to sell like a Walmart thrash item, but if you have something that you think people would want, a little bit too much distressing, put thrashed in the title, see what happens. Let me come back to me and let me know. Next.
What about that Cowboys shirt? Did we sell that one?
Yeah, that one was a vintage shirt though,
nasty.
but it was a true vintage. It was a Cowboys caricature shirt. It was faded, it has holes, and we still sold it for $20.
That's something somebody bought a long time ago and then they used just to like clean their tub or something because they ran out of towels.
And now someone's running down, running down LA wearing that.
They're so excited too.
At the taco stand, like, hey, what's up? Yeah, this is authentic Cowboys 90s.
Then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is out and somebody is having a party for it because they purchased our 2-pack of the table settings with confetti and the tablecloth, and that sold for 25 and some change.
Yeah, I got $5. Got a whole bunch of these brand new sealed, so they're gonna make money. It's gonna take a while, but it was too good, and I think we're already in the profit now, so that's good.
Then Al Stewart Modern Times, the CD lot sold for 29 some change.
That's a good deal. 2 used CDs, $29.
Then that opera buy, we've got Max Rab and Palast Orchestra Quit nach Oderni.
Yeah,
Live in Berlin.
That was a good attempt.
Sold for $10 ship.
That was just we bought a bunch of DVDs in the opera buy and CDs, so I didn't really pick anything. I just grabbed the whole box.
Then we have a sealed Harley Davidson piston service kit. 4-4. He did what in his cup?
No,
I know.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's actually from the movie too.
Don't play me on my quotes,
I know,
bro.
Yeah. Anyways, this was $10. Well, no, on the state sale prices were pretty crazy, but it was half off. They just didn't have a price. She's like, "What would you pay?" And I'm like, 10. And I was hoping she'd say, "Well, half off of that would be 5." But she said no, 10.
She
And I was
goes,
like,
okay, that
10.
would be 20.
But I'm and I'm like, well, I'll take it. Paid $10. It was worth it. It sold for
$58 shipped.
$58. Great deal on that. 10 to 58. I love selling Harley parts, especially brand new sealed ones.
And Cameron picked up SpongeBob SquarePants Season 5, Volume 2. Zane's really into SpongeBob right now.
I am not really into SpongeBob.
And Grammy hates SpongeBob. And that sold for $9 shipped. Then our Franklin Mint Egyptian chess set.
I think that's the right one, right? Yes.
Yeah, this is the replacement queen on the white side. I think that's what the bottom piece is, the white side. And that sold for $36 shipped.
I spent $50 on the King Tut set. The board was trash. It's actually right
It
here.
is, yeah.
It was broken. It had a bunch of issues. I probably could have still tried to sell it all as a set. And probably would have moved at one point. We've now sold 1 or 2 pawns, I think.
Yeah.
And now I've sold our first other piece for 36. When all these pieces sell, we will make hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
We'll probably make 300 maybe on all of it. Who knows? But it's going to be slow because this is not the most desirable. You know, pieces are most people probably have a complete set. But
Yeah.
we sold this one 30-something bucks. We're probably almost in the profit now. We sell one more piece, we are. And the rest is all profit.
And that's when we got the other chess set too.
And we got the Fabergé. It's not real Fabergé, but it looks like Fabergé egg style chess set that we sold for $650. If you haven't seen that video, I'll try to remember to link it. But I paid $100 for that set, I think, and it sold for $650. And that guy that bought that set ended up buying one of the pieces to this, because remember the same guy bought,
needed that piece.
and he lived in LA, and he was like some museum thing. It was something museum was his name. And he bought that chess set, and he gave us good feedback, and then he bought one of the pawns to one of these. I'm guessing he must collect chess sets or something. So that was very cool.
We like our Franklin Mint board games, that's for sure.
And then we sold Franklin Mint the Monopoly. It was also
like
Franklin Mint, which we've been partying out, guys. So not everything Franklin Mint is go spend all your money on.
No.
But guys, I'm telling you, parting out, there's a lot of resellers. I mean, Commonwealth Picker always says, when in doubt, part it out. There's a lot, and it's not just him. There's a lot of people have picked up on that, and he's kind of coined that phrase. And
he's got it on a mug.
Yeah, and he's made a lot of money by doing it. If you watch his store, he'll sell like pieces to backgammon and different stuff. And I'm not saying to sell everything we all sell, but parting stuff out a lot of times can lead to more money, quicker sales, easier shipping because you're not shipping one whole big baby Brezza machine. Right, you're shipping just this versus the whole unit with all these parts and pieces that it's easier for something to break. I'm just got to worry about this, or I got to worry about the blade. Food processors, bread makers, we part them out. All kinds of stuff we've parted out, and weird stuff too. And it's like, why would someone need? I've sold rubber feet off of
the wood knife block.
Well, I know I didn't sell rubber feet off that. I sold
off the German one.
I know I sold rubber feet off the what are they called? The little mixer, the big mixers, the Sunbeam mixers.
Yeah, we did.
I sell all these parts, and then I sold the rubber feet for like $17. And I'm like, who would want to pay for 4 feet?
Those are easier to store than entire machines.
Yeah.
So.
And you got to remember, when you're selling a whole machine, who wants an old Sunbeam Mix Master? You know, not everybody wants to buy the whole unit. Someone probably has one, and they dropped their bowl, and it cracked, and it broke, and they want a new bowl. They don't want to buy a whole unit in a bowl. They just want to buy the bowl. So that's how that kind of concept works. I would encourage you to try it. Literally, we've made quite a bit of money. If you've been following the past few videos and seen the Franklin Mint Monopoly that we spent $25 on, that was not complete, but we've parted out pieces for $50, $40, $30, and we still have more to go. And we're going to end up with $300 in sales for incomplete board game from Franklin. That was $25 at the thrift store, and it was damaged. And a lot of people probably passed on it because of the damage and all that. But I'm like, I know this will sell because people want to fix their game or complete their game. So not that I know everything, because I do make bad buys every once in a while, but I love to find stuff that I can part out. It's one of my favorite things to do, and make money off something that's either damaged or just people are passing on it because it's too big, too bulky, but I'm finding a way to split it up, make money, and then I get rid of what I don't need. Is that all we got?
That's it.
That's all we got, which is a great day. Nothing to complain about. We've been very blessed, especially in this summertime. You're watching this is probably a month after the fact or whatever, so just keep that in mind. We're doing our best. We I work a full-time job. Lynn has a part-time job. We have the kids. We're very involved in church. So we try to do the videos the best we can. But if you're watching, hopefully you learned something. Keep an eye out for some of this stuff and stay tuned. We'll show you more as we continue our eBay journey. Take care. Bye-bye.